Welcome to another episode of Notts and Bolts at top of the podcast with me, Mark, and Ara. How you doing, Ara?
I'm alright, how are you?
So, did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the international break?
Absolutely not.
I hear that you went to, like, a little bird told me, this one on this logo, it told me that you went to, like, an FA Cup qualifying round,
Yeah.
final qualifying round. Where did you go?
FA Tamworth against Hyde United. I
Did you
think.
enjoy
Yeah.
the day?
Yeah, but the game was. I think I would rather watch paint dry, to be honest. And I forgot how boring National League was.
And don't it seem like miles and miles away from like when we played Oldham at home?
Mm. Felt like. What was it? 4th of October and the 17th now? Was it
Yeah, we're on the
16th?
17th. Yeah, we're 16th.
Yeah,
16th.
16th. Whatever. Yeah, it felt weeks ago since the last time we played a game, don't we? So.
Yeah, I didn't like it. You know what I mean?
No.
I thought if we was ever back in like the Championship or the Premier League again, like 2 weeks, and next year they're having like a 3-week break, aren't they? They're getting rid of the October
Yeah.
one, or is it? Yeah, they're getting rid of one of them, and it's like 3 weeks. You imagine no football for like 4 weeks. It's like
Oh.
it'd be like end of season all over again.
Yeah.
So what's happened since we played Oldham? Montague came back, which is a positive thing.
Yeah. Jaden Luca got injured.
Jaden Luca's gone back to Luton to assess like his injury and stuff in it and his rehabilitation. So that looks like it's more long term.
Yeah.
Than short term. What else has happened? Lewis McCarry got, what is it, a 3-month? Was
A
it
3-month
ban? Suspended
and
for
it was
12 months.
Yeah, 12 months with a was it £750 fine?
Yeah, that's not
I
a
think it
lot,
was.
really. It's probably about
No.
near enough a week's wages for Lewis McCarry. About 50% of his wages or something. I don't know. But in positive things, we haven't lost a game. We're still not lost a game since Crew. What do you think is going to happen this week then?
Personally, I think we're gonna probably lose.
See, I always remember the 2008-9 season where we went to Barnet. I'm sure, I can't remember if it was an early kickoff because it is a long time ago, or it was for 3 p.m. But we went and we lost the game. Casper Schmeichel let the ball go through his hands on the ground as well, on the ground. And it was like I was with my oldest daughter then. And she used to go to like Notts matches all the time with me. I remember like thinking, how did we lose to like such a mistake? And now we've got another goal because everyone goes like how good Casper Schmeichel was, and he was a decent keeper, but he did make silly mistakes as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a famous one where it stops in the mud, but obviously that was just good luck in it. But that was like Rochdale, but yeah. So Barnet, I don't know. And they're above us in the league, and 7th in the league. So we don't usually the sides above us. We don't really do that well against them. The sides below us, we seem to do better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we can win it. It depends what mentality the players have got when they come back. Because didn't we play Wimbledon the first game against them after a 2-week break or something?
What, last year?
Yeah, last year. Was it last year? Or no, was it Salford? When the Colchester game got called off on the Saturday and we rocked up there and we got beat 3-0.
think it was the worst game. Obviously, I didn't. I can't remember. No, I didn't go to that game, but I remember watching it on my phone. It was like I think it. I think it was like the most. I think we got battered. Really, we just got battered. I know three nil is not really a thing, but we didn't really play well. We didn't because I know Salford is like it's a small, say, pitch, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
like to play ourselves of football, we need a big wall, a bigger pitch. We can still play on a small pitch, but it's a bit harder to do it on a small pitch with all those passes going around. I think just Salford they just battered us. I think on that day, and then didn't we
But
beat?
we're going down south, and when we go down south, like Wimbledon, Gillingham, we
But
don't do, we're not really doing that well. So you
no,
got that. I think we got three tough games coming up. Then we got Barnet. Then we got Swindon
yeah,
on Tuesday night. Then we got Cambridge on a Saturday
Cambridge, yeah,
at Meadow Lane. So if we get 7 points out of that from that, that'd be good. If we get 9 from 9, that'd be amazing. But you could
it felt
also,
like I'm dreaming.
yeah, but you could also see a side where we could come out of these 3 games with 0 points.
We're 0, yeah, and
So
that would that wouldn't be good.
no, it won't. But on the other hand, we've got to stay positive. I mean, Rue don't give you 100% confidence, but then you look, Griffiths won't give you 100% confidence.
No.
Neither. And how good Bass was, even though he was one of the better goalkeepers in this division, he still had
Yeah,
mistakes in him.
yeah,
So, his kicking at times was questionable.
yeah.
Jidobid. So his 2 emphasis been put on Roos and his like inability to like come out because he was. I'd say it was his fault for the Oldham goal, what we conceded,
Yeah,
not
because I think
commanding that
Serena was.
box.
Because I think Serena was like asking what was going on. I think really.
Yeah,
Because
but
I think
he should
he
have been
thought.
like aware that that ball was coming over.
Yeah.
He had time to go for it, but he didn't. You know what I mean?
No, and I think obviously Keller should have came out quicker than he did. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. He don't drive me with any sort of confidence. I get worried. I always like. It's like me being at Asda and my wife's like, we were going on food shopping with my wife, and it's like that last thing going through the till. And then the final like thing comes up, and it's like, every time in the box, I feel like I'm having a coronary. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to end up in hospital every single time that ball goes into the box.
yeah,
But we could. Badu, Platt's on his way back. What do you do with McDonald when Platt comes back? Do you drop him? Because I don't think that'd be totally unfair if you dropped him.
yeah,
That'd be more about his name and his standing
yeah,
within the club, rather than like on playing. You know what I mean? And Platt's
yeah,
got mistakes in him as well.
yeah.
You look at Salford, you look at Shrewsbury, you look at Bradford, you look at Wimbledon last year. You could you could contribute like a lot of the goals Notts are conceded towards some area Platt being at fault for some of them.
Did he score an own goal against Salford?
Yeah,
Yeah,
against
because I
Bradford
think I
at
mean,
Valley Parade, he got beat by the man shorter than him next to him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I don't know. We're not here to knock players because I like Platt. You know what I mean?
he's in hit and miss,
Yeah,
hit and
miss.
miss.
Yeah, a bit like the Strike Force. What do you do with Jatta and Dennis now? You play one? Do you play two? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's another question, isn't it? Do you play one or two of them?
Or don't play either. I'll play Maya Troy, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You play Jarvis instead, but then Jarvis is
Yeah,
somewhere like in the out of Hebrides or something. I
North
don't know where
North
Jarvis
Pole
actually is.
or wherever. Yeah,
I think we'll see Jarvis against Man United under 21s, and then he'd be like nowhere to
Gone
be seen
Island.
again.
Yeah,
I don't know what he has to do to get into sort of like Patterson's like thinking for the starting the squad. You know what I mean? Not in the starting 11, but on the subs bench or out like that.
yeah.
So I don't know with that. It's strange. It's weird.
I don't know, but I think last season he was a good player last season. I know he still made his mistakes, but that's what everyone does. But I think he hasn't had that chance to show what he's about, what's his ability about. So I think he still needs that chance, and I think if Patterson doesn't want to give him that chance, I think he'll be gone in January.
Yeah, but do you think like with Jarvis is one of these new type of football which needs a bit more nurturing?
Hmm.
Like a football players, what needs nurturing needs like he sort of like he won't do well under criticism and stuff. So like
Yeah.
where Patterson seems like one of these old school sort of like managers, says it how it is, going to tell you if you're not working hard enough, I need you to work harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, and you're still not getting in the squad.
Yeah.
Rather than like man management them differently, rather than managing them like all the same. Right, you got to run like faster than the next person. You got to be better than the next person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, today, because of
Same.
the international break and everything, we're not organised today.
Well, we can't talk about last game because we didn't have one.
Yeah, well, it was Oldham, weren't it? The only thing
Well,
out of
yeah.
that, it was an okay game. I expected more from Oldham, if to be honest.
I mean, I expected more goals from us, to be honest, but that didn't happen. Only if Conor Grant and Maz would have not shot it straight at the goalkeeper and put it, I don't know, in the corners or something.
Yeah, we could have got we should have had more goals in there. We should not really conceded, but it's
No,
football. You can't figure. So this week we've got. Shall we do our score predictions then? What do you think Barnet Notts County
can do.
score will be?
Oh, I don't know because I think apart from Tranmere, is that the only game we won away this season?
Not
I
100% sure.
can't remember if it's. I can't really think of anywhere else we won away yet. Because I know we won away at Tranmere.
Oh,
We
let me have a look.
2-1. Trying to think. You know, what, did we win anywhere else?
Run
We
Crawley
must have
lost
done.
at Gillingham. No, you're correct.
Yeah,
You're correct.
yeah. So we only won at Tranmere, so that doesn't give me full confidence because I think we've done a switcheroo from last year. We normally did quite well away last year, didn't we?
And
Didn't
a
do that
form
well
at
at home,
home. We
but
didn't play really well at home last year, did we?
no. But it's the opposite way around this season, to be honest. But I think my score prediction is going to be the same. Not the same as last week, but I think it'll be a Notts win, 2-1. I
You know
think.
what? I'm going all out. Right, I think we'll win
Ah, here we go.
4-0. 4-0 with a clean sheet. Right?
If you get that right, I'll give you five.
Jody Jones will score in the second half. We'll have Jatta with 2, and then Dennis with 1 as well, and Jody with the final one. 4-0.
If that comes true,
I
how
just
much
think
money do you want?
wonder if Notts had 11. I don't know. And the Royston the fixtures don't come out this. Fixtures don't come out. Not the fixtures. Patterson's interview does not. He don't do it until a Friday morning, which I find. It's just cold. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
a cold thing. I've had it all week since the Oldham game. I got it on the. Was it the Sunday after the Oldham game?
Yeah, it's Sunday, I think.
And I thought I was getting rid of it last week, and I still got it.
No.
Right. So the referee is, but his interview don't come out until on Friday, which is shocking. Well, you
When other
see,
clubs
like
do that.
opposition managers are like Wednesday, Thursday, and they're out on YouTube. You can listen to them, and we have to wait till like 5 p.m. minute, something like that. On a
Yeah.
Friday, they
On,
usually come out.
and you have to log in as well. You can't watch it on YouTube. Which,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So the referee for Saturday.
Mr. Martin Woods. I've never heard of him, to be honest. I think, is he a new referee? I think.
I'm not sure.
So
I
this
didn't do no
season,
research on that.
in the 2025-2026 season, he's refereed 6 League One games, dishing out 22 yellow cards and 0 reds. In League One, he has had 1 appearance, 5 yellow cards, and 1 red. And in all seasons, 42 League Two appearances, 146 yellow cards, 4 red cards. League One, 36 appearances, 144 yellow cards, 8 reds. In the League Cup, 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, 1 red. In the Women's Super League, 1 appearance, 2 yellow cards, 0 reds.
So he loves yellow cards, then, which most
Yeah.
referees do. I think we've been lucky this season. We haven't had a player sent off. There have been a couple of challenges in a few games where we could have had players sent off. Right, so Cambridge Bromley. Who do you think's going to win that one?
Cambridge at home, I'm guessing. You said that
Yep.
first. Cambridge Bromley. Ooh. Is it 12:30 or is it?
12:30.
Yeah. 0-0.
I'm going to go 2-2 draw. The Salford Oldham. That's a bit of a derby, innit?
Yeah, is it like
Manchester, innit?
Greater Manchester or whatever? 2-1 Salford.
I'm going to Oldham to win that 2-1. Then you got Accrington Swindon.
3-1 Swindon.
I'm going 1-1 draw. Did we do scorelines? Yeah, we did scorelines for us. Bristol Rovers Tranmere. I'm going a 3-1 Bristol Rovers.
2-1 Tranmere.
And we've got Chesterfield Fleetwood. That's going to be a tough game for Chesterfield.
I'm going to go 2-0 Fleetwood.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Colchester Harrogate.
I think this has 1-0 Colchester.
I don't know Harrogate. I just think they're like upsetting the apple cart this season. I'm going 1-0 Harrogate. Gillingham Grimsby. I'm surprised this ain't an half 12.
Oh. Or 5:30.
Yeah. But then R5, no Premier League's back, so it won't be an R5. But I'm surprised it ain't R12.
Yeah. Grimsby.
Is Darren's Ainsworth out of hospital yet? Because he was in hospital. He's been in hospital, hasn't
he? Yeah, I don't know.
Their dip in
Maybe.
form seems to have come around why that's happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not 100%.
So, yeah.
But I think it'd be a cracking game. I'm going 2-1 Gillingham.
I'm gonna go. It's a good game, isn't it? But then it'll probably be the most boring game ever. 2-1 Grimsby.
MK Don's Crew. This is going to be an interesting one. Josh is going to be like unbearable if Crew win, but if MK Dons win, we won't hear a pip out of him all week. So I
Same with
don't
the
know.
Bradford
Is this
fan.
a tough one? MK Dons come back into a bit of form. Things started
They,
to
did
look a
they,
bit okay. The one last week.
was it 4-0 last week against Bristol Rovers?
I'm not 100% sure. Oh, because Notts weren't playing, I was like, yeah, I'm not really bothered. It's international break. That's it. So I don't know. That's a tough one to call. It depends which MK Dons turn up. Depends which Crew turn up. I'm going 0-0.
3-0 MP numbers.
Newport Cheltenham. That's the bottom two playing each other. Steve Cottrell,
That was
ex-Notts County manager from the season where we got promoted in 2008-2009. Is now Cheltenham manager. Took over Notts County in the February when we was 14 points behind Rochdale. We ended up winning that league. Good manager. Gonna go Cheltenham 2-1.
Is that biased in that, by the way? Or?
I like Steve Cottrell. I just wish he'd stayed. He says he wouldn't have stayed because he didn't want to move to Nottingham. And then he, think about not long later, he was a Forest manager.
Yeah. Who did you say again? Was it Newport, didn't you?
Yeah, Newport Cheltenham. Newport won last week, didn't they?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-0 Cheltenham.
The 2-0 Cheltenham. Shrewsbury Crawler.
0-0.
0-0. I don't know. I think the Shrewsbury won 1-0. I think it'd be a boring game. And then the biggest bottle jobs of the league of last season, Warsaw against Barrow.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to the Bluebirds. I'm gonna think Barrow's gonna win 2-1.
Yeah, I think Barrow as well, 2-0. So who would you say is your team in so far in League Two? What are underperforming?
Underperforming. Let me have a look at the table because I haven't actually looked at the table in a while. Where are we? I mean, I think one. I'll go with one off my top of my head. I think Fleetwood.
What are underperforming? I'd say Tranmere. I thought from the start of the season, first couple of games, they're sort of slipping in like an alarming rate.
I think
They've only won 2 games all season. They've got 5 draws.
also think I think also Bristol Rovers as well. I think they're a bit underperforming.
Bristol Rovers have come back into some form though, aren't they? So it's like they'll climb up by. I soon think they'll be in around the mix for playoffs, autos, come like May.
And you know what else? I think Chapman's been underperforming.
I don't. If you speak to if you speak to Cheltenham fans, then they're like sort of like saying where they thought they would be.
But I don't know because I know like I can't remember where Charlton finished last year. I think it was like 14th, 13th, whatever it was. I thought with the players they brought in the summer, I thought they would have done a lot better in the first 10, 12 games.
Do you know what? Also, I remember watching Accrington against, I think it was Everton or something, in pre-season, and how they was passing the ball around and everything else.
Yeah,
And I hadn't seen them play that same way. I was quite impressed with them in
yeah.
pre-season. The way they was playing it don't seem to have like come out in the league. But Tranmere, 2 wins, 5 losses, 5 draws, and then 4 losses. I think they was down near the bottom last season.
Yeah,
I think this could be a season where they go back out the league again.
yeah. Can agree with you
I,
there.
I, thi- I,
'Cause
I think Cheltenham will get out of it. I think Steve Cottrell, experienced enough, he knows a lot of people in the game who'd want to go and play under him as well, coming up to January.
if
So,
because I think Tranmere they've fallen off ever since we beat them. Because
yeah,
weren't they unbeaten? They were unbeaten on top. I think when we was going to play when we played them, and obviously we beat them, and then I think ever since then they've been falling off a bit. I know they picked up
yeah.
a win there and then, but I think they've been slipping off a bit ever since that game.
Over the course of the season, if you think about it, they've got 11 points from
11
11
games.
games. So if you like multiply that, that's like 44. That's relegation sort of like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Standard.
yeah, that's like the points you sort of like go down on. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And you can't understand. I've like watched them play as well, and I'm like, you don't understand what's going on. But yeah,
Yeah,
worrying
because
times.
they got some good quality players in their side. Tranmere does, I think.
Yeah,
Like obviously Charlie Visco. We only seen a bits of him last season because I mean, I think I would have gave him a new contract to see what he could have done this year, but I think he's doing all right at Cheltenham. I'll see, not Cheltenham, Tranmere. Don't cut that out. No, I'm joking. Um, you actually got is it Jack Shepard at Tranmere? Obviously
yeah.
at Bradford last year. I
There's
thought he did
quite a
all
few
right.
players, isn't there? They say you
Yeah.
won't quite understand that, but it seems like a continuation from sort of last season being in that bottom half of the table.
Is it one of their players called? Is it Crosby? Something.
Let me have
Or
a
is it?
look at
Is that
the
the same?
squad.
I'm sure one of their players is called Crosby. I could be completely wrong, but
You got
no.
no.
So they
See,
say Omar Patrick's a decent player, and he scores goals there and then.
yeah,
You
they
got
got a decent
um,
squad as well, aren't they? The amount of players they've got.
obviously Joe Ironside from Doncaster yesterday. He scored. I mean, he scored two against us last year, didn't he? At Meadow Lane.
Jennings, Connor. You've got Harrison, Tyler,
Oh,
Tayland.
that's the manager I'm thinking of. His name's Andrew Crosby. I don't know why I thought it was a player.
You got Christian Dennis, haven't you? Ex-Notts player.
Yeah.
Who's a light finger, but I don't know. It's a weird one with Tranmere.
Well, they got a good goalkeeper as well, and Luke. Is it McGee? If I'm pronouncing it right. He's an alright goalkeeper.
So that's who I'd say would probably my like
Yeah.
underperforming like team of the season. You know what I mean? So far,
Hmm.
I thought
Can agree
with
with
the
you there.
start they had, I thought they'd be a lot higher up the table. When we beat them, I
Hmm.
thought, yeah, they're unlucky because they had plenty of chances in that game. But they would have
Yeah.
kicked on from that. But I'm not sure. Not sure. But aren't we like 12th now in the league?
13th on 17 points. So if we win on Saturday, we can go to 7th, depending on
Other
Crewe,
results. Yeah,
Salford.
but you won't expect out them group above us, would you? Like you've got Cambridge on 18, you got Fleetwood, you got Bromley, you got Crewe, you got Salford, you got Barnet. You wouldn't expect all them teams to drop points, would you, for us to go that far? You
Football's a
could see a few
mysterious
of them
game.
teams
You don't
drop
know.
points. But I reckon we're probably, if we win, we're probably about 10th, 9th, 10th,
10th,
possibly.
11th, 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
But
probably
then
depend on goal difference as well.
But then you've got to go. Then you've got to rock up at Swindon, and you've got to turn up at Swindon.
Yeah.
Do we want? We don't want a Tuesday night nightmare at Swindon, do we?
Oh no,
You know what I
absolutely
mean?
not. I mean, I don't
But
think either of us are going to that game anymore.
yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not going to comment. Like I might get myself into trouble if I comment anything. So yeah,
No, no.
yeah. Swindon nightmare on a Tuesday night. You don't
Yeah.
want that. So, any final words, though?
Well, hopefully this is not my final words, but
Well, a bit like the Forest joke I did earlier.
yeah. Yeah.
I
I was
just think,
joking, by the way.
yeah, I just think if we play well on Saturday, we can take that momentum in. But if we don't play well, it's like brings them questions up again, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, it looks like it will be backed by a sold-out away end as well at Barnet, which is normally surprising.
Is that the first time this season where we were sold out in a away end?
Yeah, I think so. I think what was it? Our first allocation.
Since the Newport game, because we sold that
Yeah,
out, didn't we?
I think our first allocation was what was it? 1,000. Was it 123? Something like that.
Yeah.
And then we got additional. What was it? 257. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if we sold out that yet, but we probably have though. Seeing it's Friday tomorrow, and they go off sale tomorrow, so it'll be nice to be in the back packs out away end.
Yeah, so first sellout, away sellout since Newport.
Newport.
Yeah, we've just got a thing, haven't we? We've just got to pick, go there, win, and everything else.
Well, the last time we played Swindon at League we win. What was it? 5-0.
Yeah, but we've also had games there where we've got there where we've been absolutely embarrassed. So
been battered, yeah.
It's one of them. The Swindon are a different side under Holloway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to what there was last season when we played them. I think he left his ghost at Meadow Lane. What he said it was at their training ground. I think he packed it and left it down there.
Yeah.
Because he says it was haunted, didn't he? They had to get somebody in to like get rid of the ghost from their training ground. So I don't know, but I think if we turn up and we play well, we should come away with 3 points. And our strikers can find the back of the net. Right, thank you for joining, Harry. Much appreciated.
No
And we shall see you Sunday. It'll either be 3 p.m. or later in the evening, probably 7 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah. We'll put a post out nearer the time, whatever it is. That'll be the Sunday rant of the Swindon v Notts County preview with like a rant about whatever happened in the Barnet game.
Are we doing?